Alright, Scott Lewis, welcome to Exotics Racing. We've just fired up 490 horsepower and we're going for 5 laps on our racetrack. You excited?
Oh yeah, quite excited.
That's what I like to hear. So, class review for you before we get started. You need to go as fast as you want to go today, as long as you do everything correctly. That means you brake and turn it at the correct point, you drive at the correct line, you're smooth and safe while you go fast and you do what I ask you to do. You've learned the track in the Gallardo. Now you just need to learn how this car drives, give yourself a lap or two to get up to speed. Once you see you doing everything correctly, we'll just keep going faster.
Sounds good.
Smooth is fast. Smooth steering, smooth throttle, smooth brakes. When you start jerking on the wheel, slamming on the throttle and the brakes, it upsets the car, makes it slide, makes it go slower. Smooth is fast. To get the most out of your experience, look where you want to go. Don't fixate on one point, but look down in front of the car. Lift your eyes, scan the track for information. Look for your next braking or turning point on every straightaway. Look all the way through the corner when you're turning. You got to see the turn-in, apex, and exit cones. Draw a smooth arc between those 3 points with your eyes, and that helps you guide the car on the correct line. 2 orange cones show you the start of the braking, pass all the way to the green turning cone. All the way off the brakes as you rotate the car into the corner. After the apex, first start unwinding the steering wheel, and then start squeezing the throttle. When the steering wheel track the car straight, then you go full throttle. Everything's done in that order because it's the fastest and the safest way around the track. All the mirrors are set up for me. Don't look at the mirrors. I'm looking behind us for faster cars. If we get past, or if we're going to get past, I'm going to put my hand on the steering wheel. I'll tell you to stay on the left or right hand side of the car, the track. I'll put the emergency lights on. Maintain your speed while we're being passed. If you're going to pass somebody, I'll also have my hand on the wheel. Maintain a 4-car length distance to the car in front of us. We'll wait for their emergency lights to come on. Most important, always wait for my instruction. Regardless of anything else that happens, they may have their emergency lights on, off, maybe in different parts of the track. Always got to wait for my instruction before passing. I got to make sure it's safe. Okay? Okay. Any questions?
Nope.
Okay. Keep your foot off the brake. Upshift is on the right. Try one. Downshift on the left. Your hands stay at 93 at all times. Don't shift your hands up and down on the wheel on the track. We'll shift only on the straightaways once we get going. And again, if it helps, I can do all the upshifting for you, so that all you do is the downshift. It's pretty much just a couple shifts down. So.
I'll do it.
Cool. Foot on the brake, upshift in first gear. And of course, somebody walks right in front of us as we're ready to go.
Yeah, fingers.
Alright, wheel is already turned to the left, so give it a gentle squeeze. And pull on forward. And hard left.
Hard left.
Either opening is fine, just don't hit anymore.
Yeah, that would suck. Your race is over.
To the right and hard left. Wave to your fans. And full stop. Just like he's doing, we're going to come to a full stop at the blue cones, make sure traffic's clear. And then we'll get rocking.
Cool. So what year is this car?
Exact year I don't know. They stopped making these around 2008 when they switched over to that 458.
Okay.
So this car's a few years old, but it's still very competitive by today's standards. It's still a very modern car, lots of good electronics. All right, squeeze throttle, pull on track to the right side. Second gear. Turn in at that apex. Look far left to your next turn-in point. Stay far left. Grab third gear. Turn in on the right. Come out to the left side, squeeze throttle, full throttle, upshift. Right side of the track, stay in fourth. Brake hard. Ease off the brakes, turn in. Look down track to your next turning, your next exit. Right side, brake in a straight line. Off the brakes, turn in, look down track. Going right to the right, squeeze, full throttle. Left side of the track. Brakes. Harder, downshift, turn in, off the brakes, full throttle here, gently brake, off the brakes, turn in, more throttle, brake hard, ease off the brakes, look left across the track, find your next apex, maintain this distance to the car in front, maintain, squeeze throttle, full throttle, right side, brake hard. Off the brakes, turn in, stay far left. We're going to pass them on the right. Gently squeeze throttle there. Gently, gently, gently. Stay far right. Stay far right. Full throttle. good. Unwind to the right, squeeze and full throttle. Wait for those emergency lights, maintain distance. Okay, right side, full throttle. And brake hard, brake hard, brake hard, brake hard, brake hard. Off the turn, off the brakes. Gently squeeze throttle now. Good, full throttle. Left side. Gently brake, off the brakes, turn in, back on the throttle. Left side, brake hard. Off the brakes. See how the car slid a little bit there?
Yeah.
It's because you were still turning, you got hard on the brakes. You gotta make sure you're balancing all of your inputs. Car's only got so much grip available. Brake hard. Downshift. Look left, turn in. Off the throttle, you're way offline right now. Let the car come way left, way left, way left. Back to the right, squeeze throttle. You're gonna be patient in turn one. It looks like you can start getting on the gas. Upshift. But if you go wide, then you screw up turn two, and you sacrifice straightaway speed. Brake hard. Look left, off the brakes, turn in. Look down track, squeeze throttle. Right side, right side. Brake in a straight line. Look left, turn in. Patience. Unwind and squeeze, full throttle now, good. Left side. Brake hard. Downshift, turn in, off the brakes. Back to left, squeeze, full throttle. Gently brake. Off the brakes as you turn in, off the brakes, good. Back on the throttle, left side, more throttle. Brake hard. Off the brakes, looking left. Gently squeeze. Flip that apex, Mr. Apex. Gotta be real patient with the throttle back there. Brake hard. Off the brakes, turn in. Flip that apex, stay left, patience, patience. Sacrifice speed now, more speed later. There you go, now go get it, go get it. Left side, left side. Upshift. Right side, full throttle. Brake hard. Off the brakes, turn in, off the brakes, good. Tiny bit of throttle, tiny bit. Brake in a straight line. Off the brakes and turn in. Patience. Unwind and squeeze. Full throttle, left side. You fought the car too much to the left. Use the whole track. Always exit to the outside of the track. Brake hard. Brake, 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 brake. Ease off the brakes. Good. Back off throttle. Squeeze. Full throttle. Brake hard. Off the brakes, turn in. Brake hard. Brakes, brakes, brakes. Ease off the brakes. Look left. Patience here. Flip that apex. Don't miss your apex. Unwind and squeeze. Full throttle. Better than last time. You were still getting on the throttle a little too much, but you did better. Thanks. Downshift. Look left. Wait. Turn in.
Oh, I downshifted twice.
Yeah. Grab third. I got it. Sorry, I downshifted. Oh. All right. Full throttle. More throttle, more, right side, brake in a straight line, brakes, off the brakes, turn in, unwind, left steering, full throttle now, full throttle, brake hard, look all the way through the turn, see both apexes, turn left, then throttle, now throttle, good, brakes, still brake, off the brakes, turn in, more throttle, left side, brake hard, off the brakes. Just coast. This is lap 5. Just coast, coast, coast. Exit to the blue. Right side.
Okay.
Alright. Slow down. Grab third gear. Other gear. Third gear. Whoa. Too many shifts.
Yeah.
Alright. Straight through here. Just, maintain. Just coast on forward. A little bit of throttle. Left side.
This one.
And hard right. 5, 4, 3, one more, 2, and 1. Full left on the wheel. Pull back both paddles simultaneously. And foot off the brake. Mr. Lewis, laying down some hot laps.
Thank
Nicely
you, sir.
done, sir.
Yeah.
That was fun. That was
Did you
really
catch
good.
how fast I got up to?
I usually don't watch the speed.
Yeah,
I'm looking
that'll be
where
on the
you're
video,
going.
right?
Absolutely. It'll have your lap time and your top speed. So I'm sure you cleared 100, probably 110.
Okay.
You were cooking. That's really good in this car. You did a really good job. You got a good sense of speed. You know where you're going. On average, the laps are very good. Still got a few things to work on. look at where you want to go. You're still missing a lot of your visual references. You're getting most of it, but a lot of the time you're fighting the car because you're looking down track, which is good, but you're missing your exit cone. So you're fighting to keep the car on one side of the track when you don't need to. Exit of turn 1 is the only place where you're really fighting the car to stay it on the same side of the track as the apex, and that's because you don't have enough time to set up for turn 2. Every other corner, you're going outside, over to the apex, back outside. You use that whole width of the track because that allows you to steer less as you apply more throttle. You know, just a couple times, like that last 2 laps, you were coming out of the chicane, right-hander and then left-hander, and you get hard on the throttle, and the car was giving you a little wiggle because you were hard on the throttle, but you were still giving a lot of steering input.
Okay.
If you open up the steering, that allows you to push the car out to the right, and then you just carry a lot more speed. So keep track of all visual references. That's something that everybody has to work on, so that's normal.
All right.
Just, you got to see every cone. I can't point out every cone because it's too much input information, but yeah, just keep thinking about that for next time.
All right.
Turn in apex and exit cone. But you did great, man. Just
Thank you.
keep working on seeing all those visual references. Open up the steering when you're accelerating. Don't fight the car. Just feel what it wants to do. Let it take its
Yeah, there was
natural
definitely
line.
some times where I was still trying to keep it turning and
Yeah.
it wanted to go straight.
Yeah, and if you got the space, that's exactly what you want to do.
Okay.
But yeah, great job, man. We were
All right.
cooking. Really,
Thank you.
really good
Thank
job.
you very much.
Hop on out.
Sure.
We'll get you your video.
All right.